This week has been so crazy. I really struggled yesterday. So the past week in my truck camper, we haven't had much sun and my batteries have been this close to dying and have sometimes died a couple times. I'm just not getting enough sun to power my propane furnace, but also power my Starlink, charge my computer, that kind of thing. I've been working in coffee shops and libraries so that I won't use my battery power, so I'll have enough power to run my heater in the mornings. The struggle has been real, and it's times like this where I'm like, I've got to go south. I need more sunshine. I need warmer weathers. The low has been like 27. I've been struggling in my truck camper. My saving grace for the winter time, I'll give it to you. I have a really good sleeping bag. It is rated for, I think the low is like 13 degrees. I'll show it to you. Half of my nights I've been turning off my propane heater when I go to sleep. It also doesn't help that I have a slide out. Air just comes into that crack. But I'm using the Bishop Pass. It's a 650 down. Can you see that? It's rated for 15 degrees Fahrenheit, -9 Celsius. This is a mummy bag. I got it from REI. I'll put my link below. I always sleep in this mummy bag and it keeps me warm. I'll put a comforter over that, a quilt that my grandma gave me. And then if my camper is dead, you always want an emergency source of heat. So I've got a Mr. Buddy, and then I've got a refillable propane tank. I probably need a few more of these because it lasts an evening. It doesn't last very long. That's my emergency, and I've used that. I need to leave this area. I was waiting for my truck alignment. I called them a week and a half ago. They said, we can get you in on the 15th. And I was like, call me if you can get it done earlier. I really need it. Yesterday, I dropped it off and they were like, we don't have a waiting room. It was freezing. There was no coffee shops nearby. So I walked to McDonald's, and then McDonald's was actually nice. It was fine. I got myself a coffee. They call me an hour and a half later and they tell me, you need a lot of work done. They said everything's loose. They said all of the front end stuff, the idler arm, the pitman arm. What else did they say? They said I need a pitman arm, an idler arm bracket, a tie rod in, a steering dampener, an idler arm, a front hub bearing assembly, and they said that they need to adjust torsion bars, idler arm and pivot bracket, remove and replace, 4-wheel drive with skid plate, pitman arm, remove and replace, steering dampener, wheel hub, remove and replace. Anyways, long story short, they sent me a 5K quote, and I was like, I am just getting like my life in order right now. Like, this is not the time to have like a huge thing thrown at me. I was so overwhelmed. I forgot an important part of this story. This time last year, I installed a new pitman arm, a new idler arm, all this stuff. And that's why I was so shocked to hear that I had to get it all redone. I just had this job done a year ago. How could it be bad? And he said, well, if they use cheap parts. And I don't know, was it because I took this thing to Baja and there was a million potholes? Maybe. Frustrating. That's why I was so shocked to hear that this job needed to be done. Because I was like, this is impossible. I just had this job done. Okay, I'm gonna go get mail, move on with my day. I got a lot going on today, but it was nice to catch up. So I'm gonna go down to California. Hopefully I can get it fixed down there. I was so bummed yesterday after getting that news because I don't know. I feel like I've just been getting hit with stuff a lot lately. I've been really pushing myself to do things that I am not comfortable doing. I'm working on installing this aircon. I should be coming out with a video in the next couple weeks about that. I've just been juggling so much lately, and I felt like, oh, I can breathe again. I just got this one last task to get done while I'm in town, and then I'm off on the road. So basically, when I got back to my truck, I looked at the tires, and I was thinking, how much time do I have? Well, when I looked at the tires, the metal was coming out. I was like, oh my gosh. I went to a used tire place and I gave them $60 cash. They immediately worked on put a new tire on. Thank the Lord that tire didn't blow. My truck is so heavy, like that has to be so bad if one of those tires blew in the front. And I guess the good news is I avoided a disaster yesterday. And then at Burning Man, my e-bike broke. I ordered some new parts to fix that, and they did not work. I ordered another new display, and the switch for that display worked on my e-bike. So one thing worked out yesterday. My e-bike works again. Hallelujah. I've got a little bit of mail to pick up here in Central Oregon and Bend, and I'm starting to head south. It's just been a lot. So this is like the reality of living on the road, is intense highs and lows. There's no other way to put it than it's a roller coaster. And I made this reel last night. I've been trying to make more Instagram reels, grow my Instagram so I can do some brand collaborations there. I came to the conclusion that being on the road, it's like you're fully alive. Like yesterday was a lot of struggles, and it would have been so nice if I was in Alabama. I could take my truck to get aligned, and then my mom could take me to breakfast. But no, I'm here alone, and I had to go alone, and I had to walk to the McDonald's, and it's just like logistically everything's more difficult because I'm living in a camper. Mail is more difficult, getting water, getting heat. And then when you have these magical moments and you're sitting by your friends in a campfire in another state and you're reminiscing on the years that you guys have made memories together at events, and you're like, wow, this is really magical. I guess it balances all of these really tough times that you have on the road, one step at a time, and a hydraulic crimper and that kind of thing, so that I can finish this aircon install, because the brand, the cord that it comes with is keep on keeping on, right? I did want to share that the second round of stickers that I made, I'm really excited. They're called The Best Adventure is the One Happening Now. And I guess I went with like a cosmic color palette because I have been really excited ever since I went to Meow Wolf. The Meow Wolf is a interactive art installation. It's basically an interactive art museum, and it's very like cosmic-y, psychedelic, and I went with some cool gradients. I'll show you a proof of that, and I'll put a link if you want to get one of those. So yeah, this is my update video. Chaos, that's what's going on right now. I'll get through it. I'll figure it out. I'm glad I checked my tire, and I've got a new tire, and I'm gonna be safe driving south. Whew. If you don't live on the road, I don't think you would ever understand how challenging and how many like constant logistics are always coming up on when your vehicle is having problems. Like, that's the worst. Okay, I'm rambling now. Nice to catch up. See you soon. Bye.